let's just recap those core 3 things that make up the core of the game. Scoring with Wumpa and crates, dropping it off at your bank to score. You've got the gem pads, they're adding the boost to your scoring potential. And then third strategic lane of the relic stations, map-specific game changers that you can activate by collecting relics that you find around the map.
Yep. And all of these, are unique in their layout to each of these different maps. And so what we're going to do next is take a look at a couple of the maps we're talking about today. And we're going to call out, the different strategies. We're going to call out the different layouts, as well as mentioning some of the relic stations that really make each of these maps feel unique.
All right. So first, let's look at just Beachy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're obviously got quite a top-down view here. I'll just walk you through what you're looking at. So if you cast your eyes to the bottom of the screen, you'll see the blue team's start point, which is just off to the right, and then their bank is just close to their start point. We have different layouts and structures for all of our maps, which cause different gameplay interactions between the teams. Yeah. And then at the back of the map, you'll see 2 rows of gem pads, each with 4 gems.
Now these gem pads, are hotly contested, as I've said before, but this one in particular, the layout of these have this kind of, increasingly vertical incline to them, as well as being kind of a straight line that actually is above the water. And so when you're, getting into a rumble over these gem pads, what could happen is knocking, your enemies into the water, getting them out. And so you're trying to, find a way to use that height advantage to really capture these and get the boost for your team.
That's right. And then let's look at what else we see on the map. Of course, we see crates across the map and loose Wumpa and the relics that you can collect. And then the relic stations we've already seen, the beach ball, which is on this map. The epic we've not talked about yet. The epic is dead center. And on this map, the epic is an extra bank. So if you take the time with your team to collect the relics to activate the extra bank, for a period of time, your team will have 2 locations where they can score, which puts the enemy seriously on the back foot.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're on a team and the enemy team creates the second bank, it's basically dividing your team's focus. And so if you're trying to play defense, it's much harder when the enemy team has the ability to deliver their Wumpa at 2 different locations.
Exactly.